Really simple. Bring your feet together, your knees open. Now, most of us have learned some sort of variation on elongate the spine, maybe move to the floor. Some of us have been taught not to move to the floor, but we're moving the knees to the floor. All of those are totally correct, but they are essentially yang style forward bends, meaning I am telling my body where I want it to go, correct? So, I mean, whatever sort of style of it you've learned, it's always a variation on that, right? So, when we do a yin practice, yin is about surrender and about non-doing, which I think is absolutely much harder than bossing your body around and cranking on it in some way, right? It's like really hard to not want to get somewhere. So instead of telling your body to follow directions, a yin practice, you totally surrender and you really unattractively just kind of clunk forward. So it's just like, if you're not pulling on yourself, it's okay to round a little bit because you're not pulling, right? If I was pulling, of course I don't want to be round. But if I'm just relaxed, it's going to be okay. So just kind of clunk the arms forward. Turn your palms up so I know you're not pulling. Like turn them up to the ceiling and wiggle your fingers. Oh my God, isn't that hard? Oh my God, I'm going to not do anything? Everyone's looking at me like, oh my God. Okay, drop your head now. And that's where you authentically are now. I know that's not really pleasing because most of us want to be somewhere else. Practice of yin yoga, practice of surrender, is instead of trying to get the body to be different, acceptance actually is a practice. So we practice saying, it's okay right here, right now. Like I'm not going to move, I'm not going to wiggle, I'm not going to yank. I'm going to just let myself be where this is right now. Let the head totally drop and aim some breath into the back of your neck. Aim breath into the place where the back of the neck and the base of the skull meet. Aim a breath right in there. And then try saying to yourself, in your own words, in silence, something to the effect of, if nothing ever changed, if my hips never opened, if I never got closer to the floor, like if this were it, could I accept this right now? Like it's pretty good, you guys. If it never got better, would this be enough? Stay here, take a deep breath in through the nose, and just and then release, come on up. Okay, and then legs out to the side. Upavishta Konasana. So it would appear that the goal of this pose is to move the body closer to the floor. But we know that the goal of all poses are to facilitate samadhi. Every step 3 asana we take in our bodies is meant to help us dissolve and feel our oneness. The pose is meant to help us. So instead of changing the pose and making it your goal to change the pose, let's use the pose to help us experience that. So again, you're just going to go down maybe halfway of what you know you can do. If you go down too low, your body is going to tense up in protection. And then you tense up. And then you're like, no fun to be around. Let your head drop. Close your eyes. And just go to a comfortable spot for a moment. Like just for today, you're not doing anything fancy. Close your mouth and come into the breathing. Start to feel breath in between your shoulder blades. Smooth, balanced breath. Now, if you're looking at your legs, you're going to miss this. So close your eyes. And with your mind's eye, your yogic eye, see breath move in between the shoulder blades. It's the back of your heart. Send that breath into the back of your neck. Like really send a full breath into the back of your neck. Bless. Send that breath down your arms. Like get interested in this. Okay, this is it. Like send breath past your elbows. Into your wrists. Send breath into the wrists. Those wrists like need some healing breath. Send it into your fingers. Now, check this out. See if you can keep your eyes closed. There's nothing in the room you need to see right now. Keep the eyes closed as you come up to sitting, but try to keep your eyes closed. Bring your legs together in front of you. Keep your eyes closed and do the same relaxed clunk forward. Bring the legs together in front of you and clunk forward. It's very seductive to open your eyes, look at your body, grab your feet, and start pulling yourself down. It's really seductive because we want to feel like we're accomplishing something. And we think we want to get someplace different with our body. So instead, let's just use the shape we are in to become aware of the breath. So relax your fingers, and with your eyes closed, bring your attention back to the space in between the shoulder blades. Send breath into your middle back. Send breath into the low back. Send healing breath down your legs, past the knees, and into the bottoms of your feet. And you can only see the subtle body. You can only see inside the body when your eyes are closed. See breath move down the legs into your feet. And slowly roll up. Come to sitting with your legs crossed and your eyes closed.